Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. That's Abdulelah Ahmed, Computer Science Department of Informatica for the, and my topic for today is about the exploration, of course, for the web development subject for the US. And yeah, let's see. So in short, my topic was about I was inspired, by the way, from from here, from this label, which is in the word for make it bold, utilize in it, and underline it, and so on. So let's go to our project. So by the way, this is my project for advanced label creator. And in short, like my project was, of course, it's a symbol. So the advanced label creator is like a web application um, the, designed to allow users to generate custom text with various formatting options, like choose color, font size, choose font, bold, italic, underline, or number it. And it is just like we can use it for presentations, documentations, and other purposes. So what are the features of my project or my exploration? So we can here the custom or the user can enter text. He can input any text here, and its color selection. We can select any color from here, and we can use it and customize it with any color or numbers that we want to. And the font size here I have already displayed in my code. It should be a 24, but we can use any of the like under anyway, we can use any number here. And we have the font to choose the font, while there are, of course, many, but I just, for my project, I use Arial, Times New Roman, Courier New, Georgia, and Verdina. And we have here some of the selections that we can also add onto text styling. And like we can like number it, like to add the number for it here, underline our text that was inputted by the user here, or italize it, or make it bold. And finally, we have here the copy to clipboard. Okay, so copy of formatting text to the clipboard with a single click for easy pasting elsewhere. So my project is just like a responsive design. The application is designed to be responsive, and the just background is just I choose a color of my country. And there are the technologies used for my project. By the way, it's here. Wait, let me just choose this. So it is about the exploration here, and my first HTML file, and we have here JavaScript, of course, and I have here my HTML CSS. Sorry. So of course, as we all know, our HTML to structure the web page, it's built using HTML5. Of course, I guess you already know about that. And the style CSS to decorate and add some elements. Of course, you didn't ask us to do so, but I just wanted to yeah, like to add some features in my exploration. And we have here the JavaScript, which is for adding interactivity to the web page. Like it handles like events such as here like create label, copy to clipboard, and some some events like user selected styles on the text and implement the clipboard copy functionalities. Okay, so let me just give an example how it works. So let me just here use I love, I love, I love with div. So I just can choose any color for him. Like, let me choose any color. Of course, I choose here a color, and let me put it as just 30. And let me choose time new Roman. Okay, and let me just make it my text, make it like bold, italic, underline, and add some number for it. And here I can create the label, which will display the result of the text that I have already inputted here, which is a love with div. So here I have I love with div. It is of course bold, and it is italic. Okay. and here it has an underline of it, and of course it has a number. I just inputted one sentence, which is displayed here as the number one. And we can add some features like copy to clipboard here. So it has given me here the alert, which says that localhost 3000 says text copy to the clipboard. So if we click on the Windows key to display our clipboard, see here allow web development, and it is the first one here. So let's go to explain our project and how it works here. So first we have the HTML. Now I'm not going to explain how it works from up. We all know it, but here we inserted the style CSS file for some decoration. And we have here some division for the classes. Like here we have containers. We have to enter text to choose the color, font size of it. Of course, it is measured in pixels. We have here font size. We have choose fonts, and we have some the values of it: Arial, Times New Roman, Courier New, Georgian, and Verdina. And it's just like some selections from this deviation in the class container. Of course, everyone know it. Just let me just pass by. So here we have some checkbox, like it's this one, the bold, italic, underline, and number. So if you are focused with me, you will surely understand. So here we have the checkbox, and for the bold, and we have the type of checkbox for the italic, and we have the type of the checkbox for the underline, and we have the our fourth checkbox for the number. Then we create the label button and copy button, which is create label and copy to the clipboard. And we have the div, by the way, this division for the ID output label. It is, by the way, the the output of the user inputted, and this is the output and the deviation of our div here for the ID output label. And finally, we inserted a file for the JavaScript script.javascript in order to make our code more responsive. So here we have for the CSS. Now this is for our body, like for uh, for our body as a whole, this one. And I just uploaded the image and make it centralize it to make it in the center, and not repeat. I mean, do not repeat the background, which is the picture, time by time. So this CSS file, I guess it is totally understandable, and it is easy, so no needs to go through and explain it. So let's go to the more important, which is the functionalities and how our project works and how our code works. So here we have our some of the const for document get elemented. So here is like explanation of the JavaScript and how it functions. Okay, how it functions. So our first uh, code lines, like it add a click events listener to the create label button. And when the bottom is clicked, uh, the enclose function runs. Okay, so this is what is the purpose of our first line, and our second line is about the how to get the text input value entered by the user. So like we have here our text input, and to display the value of it, and we have here text color and its value, and we have the font size, and we have to the function of the font family. We have the function of is bold, and of course we are checking out if it was checked or not in our project. And if it was italic, I mean, if we italize it and add make it like this, and check out if it was numbered or not. So we just the what's the benefit of from the first lines of the JavaScript file here is just to check out if the user already choose or clicked on the options or not. Okay, and then we display it. So then we have to the const output label document get elemented by ID. Okay. So in short, this one, like it check if the underline option is selected. It shows if the number is selected, if the italic is selected, if the bold is selected, And we have here, how to say, we have here, check any previous content in output label area. So let's get into our second, um, okay, second part of our JavaScript project. So here we have consist statements for the text input, and we split it. So this code, in short, it is um, like it is not process the user's input text by splitting it into individual statements based on new lines. For each statement, it creates a new division elements and sets consist to the statement optionally, prefixing it with the number if it was numbered or no. And for the another division, which we have here, for the division from the HTML, by the way, and according to the selected option, color, maybe font size, maybe font family, font weight, style, each style division is appointed to the output label, okay? And element, it displays the the customized label on our web page project, okay. So if we go to the third one, and the code, like here, we add a copy button. It adds the click event listener to the copy to the clipboard button. When the button is clicked, it selects the content from the output label that the user already entered, which is the text, and add some set some functionalities for it. Within the output label elements, it creates like a range object that spams the output label content. It clears any existing text selection on the page and then select the range object. This prepare the selected text for copying from the keyboard. Okay. So our here for our try options, the code attempt to copy the selected text to the clipboard, which is here, if it was successfully or not. It used the document.x comment, okay, document.x comment, which is of course a functionality in JavaScript programming language, which is the method to copy selected text and then provide a feedback to the users based on the whether the copy operations will be successful or not. So here we have, if it was successful, the alert from the JavaScript, it will alert that text copy to the clipboard, and if it wasn't so unable to copy text. Okay, and we have here our catch object, which is no need to explain it right now. And we have here, which is one of the most important element in my exploration, which is the window get selection or remove all range, which is like it clears the current selection to remove the highlight from the selected text after attempting to copy it. So if we go here back to our project, and maybe like if we copy to the clipboard, it takes copy to clipboard. Okay. So if we here add here that this, or thank you. Okay, and we choose the color. We just want to explain it again. I mean that to create another example here and make this 40 and make this maybe gray new, bold, italic, maybe underline, no needs to number it. So create a level, and we say here display our output, which is thank you. And if we copy it to the clipboard, here the alert, which I have already demonstrated here for the text copy to the clipboard, which is if it was successfully, I have already copied to click on this button. And okay, if we look at our keyboard, we can see it here. Thank you. So yeah, that's all about my project. Thank you so much. If you have any question, do not hesitate to put it in our comment section. Thank you so much and goodbye.